Hello ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here, back with more Let's Play Shining Force 3 Scenario 2. We are still fighting the remnants of Edmund's army, and I'm not going to kill him with Bernard, but I am going to stand right there. And axe versus sword, not weak, but he is going to put a world of hurt on Zero. I want to get the finishing blow with median to try to get median to level 9. Heal Zero, because he's the only one who's in direct line of attack. And that's more XP for Uryudo. And this will end it. Median ends it with force. 32 damage. Drops a healing drop, 49 XP, level 9. And a pretty good level up there, pretty good. Carrying too much already, what will we drop for this healing drop? We'll drop a medical herb. Alright. That is it for scenario, or for chapter 2. We're not done with scenario 2 by a long shot. To Prince Media and those traveling in your company, we are extremely grateful for your continued aid. Thanks to the messenger sent by... Yeah, thanks to Zero, we were able to not get ganged up on several times. Even though Zero has been next to useless. Yep. Why don't you just defect and become a member of the Empire? Many things need to be done. It isn't vital that you go with a Zero. If you can be of assistance to Prince Median, we will be happy to let you go. Synbios is, a nice guy. Letting, his troops work with Imperial troops when they are ridiculously understaffed at the moment because high-ranking officials keep doing stupid things and going traitor. Could we ask you to visit Elbessem? Yep, something's happened. The statue's dead. And at this point, we've already defeated one Vandal, so now we know that the other Vandals are involved. We've met Galm. And the statue has been destroyed, so, I mean, it's... At this point, there's a lot going on. We actually would have been better off teaming up with the Median army. And Khan doesn't leave, because he has a mission now. I don't know what that mission is. Because he's defeated a Vandal, he's saved Qonus Village. Unless his goal is to go after Galm to avenge Julian, which I think that might be what they're talking about. So we go our separate ways. And the end of the chapter. Once the Synbios army crosses that suspension route, the capital Aspia is not much farther. Nope, it's actually very close. He doesn't get to go home, he comes straight back here. Trust me, you have no idea what's going on. Yep. Best way to destroy a country is to do it through economics. Warfare will only get you so much. But economics, you can turn the people of that country against themselves. Kind of a modern day parallel, wouldn't you agree? So now we must go to the Holy Land of Elbessem. It's General Rogan. I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. I think it's 0 leaves your party. Chapter 2, the plan. Oh, that was the whole thing. So, I'll go ahead and say, Imperial General Garzel and Republican General Edmund formed a desperate alliance to capture the Republican king. Median's forces successfully intercepted the attack with enough impact that Synbios forces were able to cope. Synbios' army now returns to Aspenia, where their safety is prayed. Odd translation. Median's forces are on the move towards Berend, where General Rogan awaits. However, the forest, a sea of trees, lies directly in line of Berend. Median's forces will have to move through these trees in order to reach their goal, but someone is intent on barring their way. Yes, we're going to go ahead and save here. And we're going to start off Chapter 3. We've come a long way so far. Chapter 3, The Road of Pilgrimage. And we start off in a forest. Again, road of trees, sea of trees. And there's something coming up here that is a major... It's not a sync point because it only really affects this game. I think it affects a little bit of Scenario 3. But it definitely changes the outcome of who I can get as playable characters in this scenario. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of research to find out what the best pathway is. Gantrak is the slowest walking up. Prince Median, there's no light and absolutely no sign of life in this village. It's quiet. Too quiet. I just hope there's not a vandal living here, because so far we've ran into one ghost town already. I guess you... Ooh. Urudo calling out Synthesis being a girl. Stump Village and Masked Monk who disappears. Prince Median. Someone instantly recognizes, and we walk all of 2 feet before everyone walks out of Median's body. And masked monks appear. Really? This is Goriate of the Wind. We met him in Balsamo. He's a dick. Just really, there's just nothing nice about him. He's a dick. Since your prince is lower class by birth, you know, I'm still royal blood. you can shut your trap. Because you resort to terrorist tactics and tried to blow up Saraban? We have. Raise your hands. I love how he's trying to be like, well, legally you have no proof. Screw legally, we will kill you. Why are they our enemy? Like, you have proven more of an enemy than they have. We haven't had to fight the Synbios army. We fought masked monks several times so far. And the fact that they're here looking for someone is never a good sign. Boy with silver hair, about 12 years old. Huh. Remember that, folks. That plays a part later on. Oh, that's none of your concern. Oh, I love how he even told us. He's a descendant of the Innovators. That actually really makes me wonder. So, Gracie is a descendant of the Innovators. Given the amount of time that's passed, I really think it's possible that he's Arthur's son. Because, let's face it, Arthur is the one who kept the spirit at the end of Shining the Holy Ark. And we already know this game is directly related to Shining the Holy Ark. So, I mean, the amount of time that's passed, that makes sense. It's entirely possible. Because Julian was just a little boy, and now he's an adult. I mean, I don't know the difference in age, but if I remember correctly, 12 to 15 years have passed since. And now we discuss the history of the Vandals and the Innovators. But yeah, it really makes me wonder if he's related. I mean, there's one other piece of proof, but it's kind of a far-fetched piece of proof. But nonetheless, Gracia is a descendant of the Innovators, which means he is born of someone with the spirit of the Innovator. Which you'd think there would be more, but apparently not. Granted, there were 3 Innovators in Shining the Holy Ark, and only one of them stayed, because the spirits left at the end of the game. So, it is one of those things that it raises questions. I'm very curious about that. I wonder if there's any discussion in the Shining Force community as toward, what the hell? So apparently I go in there and we slept. Not exactly what I was intending to do. I was just gonna look around. Hey, there's people in the village now. Real live people. Everyone's like, who the hell are you? Why did you break into my house? Why didn't we notice you sleeping in there? And I'm not sure why it got dark for that little thought process. Everything for our departure to Baron is ready. There's lots of stuff going on. And lots of treasures in this town. Crap. I'll try to get the treasures on the screen, but We would have just left without you. No, we wouldn't do that. We're not dicks. Medium, there's people! There's people in... Oh, really? They came from the trees! It's like that M. Night Shyamalan movie. With the trees killing people. Alright, so now we can go look around. Which means I'm gonna look around and see if I can find all of these treasures. Because there are treasures in this town. And you can climb up the ladders. This town is actually very big. Alright, anything in the room with 7 dwarves? Yes, there is. There's a healing bread, or a health bread. Yeah, forest dwarves. Health bread. 250 gold. Nothing there. I don't think there's anything else in this room. But yeah, 7 dwarves. Yeah. Nothing else there. Nothing else. Where is that? No, not in here, because there's not a bookshelf in here. There's one other item that I want to make sure I get. Actually, there's a lot of items in here that I want to make sure that I get, quite honestly. Not in here. Or is it? No, not in here. That's one, but that's not the specific item I was looking for. Is it up here? Check the cabinets. Goddess tier. Some sweet snacks. Oh, so it won't let me inspect that because there's a thing in the way. Okay, fine with that. Another 250 gold. So that's everything in here that I can see. We got the goddess tier. We've got gold. Got the health bread. There's a map. We got the large mithril. We got the goddess tier. So I'm still missing a healing drop and a ring. Those are the 2 items that I'm missing. So, we found most of the treasure in here in just one fell swoop. Is it in here then? This video will be a little longer than 20 minutes while I find the rest of the stuff. Not there. And there's really only one other place I can go down. Yeah, that's about all I can do. I can go down from here. Because there's that stairs there. Let's see what's down here. Nothing in here, I believe. And I don't really care to talk to people. Hello, I'm looking for a ring. The only thing is you don't automatically climb down or up the ladders, you have to face them and press the button. Alright, so... been everywhere that I can go up there. Except for that one other side. It smells strange. Item vendor, who has a flower in her hair, slightly different sprite. But I can't leave. I can't go that way. I want... See, there's a way to get... See, that's where ruins are, I believe. Or the ruin map that I'm looking for is... I just don't know how to get there. No, ruin map's on the inside. Oh, that's the church. That doesn't do us any good at the moment. I didn't think that was the church. I thought the one next to the entrance was the church. Alright, so that's a barracks. So then that's not a church. Let's go in this building. See what it does. And the item I'm looking for is not in here either. Where is it then? Well, I'll go ahead and end this episode here, and I will find it at the beginning of the next installment. So yeah, I'm gonna go save it, and then I'll look for the last two items. In the beginning, I'll look for them and find them, and then I'll just go directly to them at the beginning of the next installment. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the next bit. Till then, later everyone.